Welcome to Traveling While Black.
Hey, what's up? I'm Anthony, this is my wife Marley, and welcome to another episode of Traveling While Black.
Yes, welcome back everyone. As a brief reminder, our show is based on our experiences traveling, and we base those experiences off of how good of a drive it was, how much fun we had, and most importantly, how comfortable do we feel as Black people visiting for the first time.
So for our last episode, we showed you all a great option to show any out-of-town guests our beautiful city of Seattle. But for this episode, we want to show you an option just in case you and your guests are looking for something a little more outdoorsy.
Yeah, so we were thinking a park would be a perfect option for that. So we reached out to our friends at the Washington State's Park Department and asked them what do they recommend for an outdoor get-together that's close by, and they recommended Lake Sammamish State Park.
This was our first time checking out Lake Sammamish State Park, so we were really excited to see what it was about.
Yes, so we hope that this episode is helpful if you're entertaining out-of-town guests and you want an outdoor event, or if you're local and you want to check out this place with your friends and family. So as always, take a look at the episode and let us know what you think. In line with last episode's options for out-of-town visitors, we wanted to provide a different type of option, and this time one outside of the city.
A place that would not only allow enough space to host as many friends and family as you want, but also allows them to experience all of the great things about Western Washington, from green hiking trails to beautiful beaches.
To us, there was no better place than a state park, and the state park recommended to us for such an experience was Lake Sammamish State Park.
So Mars and I hopped in the car and headed to the city of Sammamish, Washington to find out if Lake Sammamish State Park can fit the bill as advertised. Drive grade. It was a 20-minute drive for us to get to the Lake Sammamish State Park, which to be honest wasn't bad, being that there wasn't much traffic to deal with en route.
But to be honest, it wasn't great due to the fact that other than going over the I-90 bridge, the drive didn't offer any interesting views.
While the ride to Lake Sammamish State Park was split in its pros and cons, it knocked it out of the park, no pun intended, when it came to the parking. The park offers two huge parking lots with plenty of space.
Yes, it was no surprise we were easily able to find a spot. It is important to note that a Discovery Pass is required for vehicle access to the park, and they are available for purchase at the park.
You can buy a day pass for $10 or an annual one for $30.
You've heard us talk about Discovery Passes before, but we think now is a good time to tell you a little bit more about them in case you're new to Washington or just wondering.
Washington State created the Discovery Pass in 2011 to offset steep reductions in general tax support for parks and other recreation lands and facilities operated by Washington State Parks, the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the Washington State Department of Natural Resources.
So when you buy a Discovery Pass, you are helping to keep the state's great outdoor recreation sites open and accessible to the public.
Because these things cost money. In regards to the drive to Lake Sammamish State Park, with it being an easy drive and plenty of parking we've already paid for, we give a 4 out of 5 for drive grade.
Level of fun. Lake Sammamish State Park is definitely a park that has a lot to offer visitors, with 2 lakefront beaches on Lake Sammamish totaling 6,858 feet of waterfront for swimming, fishing, and boating. Also a variety of trails that run through peaceful forests and wetlands, and more than likely you'll see awesome wildlife.
On top of the natural offerings, the park also provides some more human-made options, like on-site kayak and paddleboard rentals, and even a cafe with hot food, snacks, drinks, and pretty great prices.
Being that most of all the land we are upon is indigenous land, another really cool aspect of the park is its visible connection to the indigenous peoples, and in fact is a gathering place for at least 4 Native American tribes.
Pretty dope. As for what we were specifically looking for in the park in regards to hosting an outdoor gathering, the park is perfect in that it offers plenty of covered shelters, picnic tables, and provided grills. It also has multiple playground equipment for kids.
After Aunt and I experienced the park by walking the trails, hanging out on the beach,
chowing down on the food,
and just all around enjoying the day, we can now say that Lake Sammamish State Park is absolutely a great option for hosting outdoor gatherings or even just experiencing on a nice Washington day.
For level of fun for Lake Sammamish State Park, we give a 5 out of 5.
Comfortability for Black people. So this will be an easy one to guess what the rating would be because it's a state park and normally the people we encounter are pretty friendly and are in good moods on these types of visits. But of course, the nature.
Yep. The love affair between nature and black peoples have been well documented throughout our journeys, so the grave won't be a surprise. But I will say that on our trip, we didn't see any other black peoples within the park.
Yeah, so hopefully this episode will change that and give our people another viable, comfortable option to enjoy the outdoors.
No doubt we want to see more of us next time we're out at Lake Sammamish State Park, and not just the folks we will be bringing with us. Still, for our experience this time, we give a 5 out of 5 for comfortability for black people. We hope you found this episode to be helpful and entertaining. Be sure to check out our previous episodes.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And check out our merchandise on travelingwhileblackseattle.com. And be sure to reach out if there's anywhere you would like us to check out.
Until next time, beautiful people, stay up, stay true, and do you.